Now, let's look at the next phase. This is from 1b through verse 2. This message is like a chain mail. It's like chain mail. It goes from one hand to another, to another, to another, to another. What's that chain? Well, it says, what God gave him to show his servants what must soon take place. And he made it known by sending an angel to his servant John, who bore witness to the word of God and to the testimony of Jesus Christ, even to all that he saw. So on your outline, you got to see the chain of command. How did this message get to us? Well, it begins with God. God gave us this message. And the first step that it goes through is to an angel. Goes to an angel. That's what it says, does it not?
Yes.
God gave him to show his servants what's taking place. He made it known by sending his angel to John. And then John sends it to... You jump down to verse 4. John sends it to whom? The 7 churches. And then to us. So that's the chain of command that gets the message to us. It comes from God, comes through an angel, to John, to give to the churches, and I would argue these are the 7 prominent churches in his diocese, of whom he's bishop. That would be the way we would translate it in modern times, with modern terminology, and by extension to us. You have to understand that this was first given to John to his churches that he was pastoring. Who's this John, by the way? St. John the Apostle. That's whom I am saying that this John is. Okay? Is there absolutely 100% scholarship behind this idea? No. But I would argue that there is a greater belief, there's greater proof and evidence to support that it's the Apostle John than anyone else. It just makes sense all the way around. I don't want to belabor that point, but I want to bring it up. So, these 7 churches, who are they? Well, we're getting to that. All right? But the idea is that you got to take a picture. And we're going to find out more information about who and where and when as we read through. Hopefully, we'll get to that. Is the idea that John the Apostle was exiled onto the island of Patmos in the Aegean Sea. It's an island off the coast of modern-day Turkey. You can still go there to this day. There's a nice church built over what is called the Cave of the Apocalypse, or the Cave of the Revelation, where they actually have cordoned off a little section that they believe was like the little writing desk that he used to write the book of Revelation. And you can still go there to this day. Whole church built about this. Okay? The 7 churches are all in Asia Minor, which is present-day Turkey. And you can still go and visit those sites to this day. And it's a circuit pattern. Okay? It starts in the south, goes up kind of around, and comes down. If you have like if you have the study Bible, in there's a map that shows you, and I'll bring this in when we get to chapter 2. Yes, right there. Can you kind of lift it up? Right there, that shows you the relationship of the island of Patmos in relationship to all of the 7 churches. Okay? So we have to understand that John is in exile. He's on Patmos. if you will, like under house arrest, so to speak. And then he gets this message from God through an angel to him, who gives it to the churches that he's in charge of. This message is so great that others make copies and it spreads throughout the whole church. Not just in Asia Minor, but in Greece, and in Rome, in Judea, in Alexandria, all around. Because remember, one of the 4 tests of whether a book should be in the Bible or not was that it was universally accepted. So it just didn't stay with those. That's important. It didn't stay with those 7 churches. In other words, it wasn't solely an idiosyncratic message. It wasn't just a message for them, because the early church quickly recognized there's more here for everyone to benefit from. Because I've got news for you. In the early centuries, there were many visions and so-called apocalypses that were attributed to other apostles that never made it out of the starting gate, because it was easily recognized that these were not authentic. But there was something about this. And so I think that's important. This is how we understand all that stuff I spoke about, canonicity and all that. You have to get the picture of what's happening here and where we are with this message.